Okay, so today we're going to discuss about the exploring online resources and platform, no? So exploring online resources and platform has become a fundamental aspect of modern education, no? Offering vast opportunities to access information, tools, and learning experiences. So globally and in the Philippine context, no, these resources have transformed how knowledge is disseminated, bridging gaps and in traditional education and empowering learners with unprecedented access to diverse content and skills development tools. Globally, online resources and platforms range from educational websites, no, digital libraries, and ebooks to interactive platforms such as Coursera, no, Khan Academy, edX, and ano yung ginagamit kong common? May isa akong common na ginagamit for shortcuts na mga e-learning, Udemy, no? And so these platforms, no, provide learners with opportunities to access high quality materials from renowned institutions and educators worldwide. Whether through free resources or subscription-based services, learners can acquire new skills, no, earn certifications or complete degrees open from the comfort of their home. So in our country, online resources and platforms have gained significant traction, no, particularly in response to the challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic. So schools, colleges, universities, and educators na turn to digital platforms to continue the delivery of education during lockdown. So we have Google Classroom, no, Microsoft Teams, and Zoom become ubiquitous, no, tools for facilitating instruction. No? While local platforms such as Knowledge Channel and DepEd Commons provided content tailored to the Philippine curriculum. No? So online platforms enable flexible and self-paced learning, no? Which is particularly beneficial in a global context where students may face diverse constraints such as time, no? Geography, or financial resources at the same time. So platforms like Duolingo for language learning and Code Academy, no, for programming cater to specific interests, no, and allow learners to progress at their own pace, no. And this model has become increasingly popular for non-traditional learners, no, such as working professionals, no. In our country, no, or in the Philippine setting, the use of online resources is especially important for reaching marginalized and underserved communities. Now, with many students located in remote areas, online platforms can provide access to resources that might otherwise be unavailable. However, these efforts are hindered by the digital divide as many regions will lack reliable internet, no, connectivity and adequate technological infrastructure. Globally, the availability of open educational resources, no, yung OERs, has been a significant development. No? Platforms like MIT Open Courseware and OER Common provides free, accessible and adaptable materials for both educators and learners. So in our country, initiatives such as DepEd Open Educational Resources protect aim, no, to develop localized content that aligns with national educational standards while promoting inclusivity. So another critical aspect of online resources and platforms is their ability to foster collaboration and innovations. Globally, platforms such as Padlet, no, Miro, and Slack facilitate teamwork and communication among students and educators. In our country, the adoption of similar tools has helped bridge the gap between face-to-face and online learning environment, ensuring that collaboration remains a cornerstone of education. So despite their advantages, no, online platforms also pose challenges. Ano po? Such as ensuring the quality and credibility of available resources. Globally, concern about misinformation and the reliability of content have led to the development of rigorous standards for online educational platforms. In the Philippines, no, educators and policymakers are increasingly focused on curating and vetting online resources to ensure their alignment, no, with national learning goals. So the integration of emerging technologies with online platform is transforming the learning experience. So worldwide, no, artificial intelligence, augmented reality, and gamification are enhancing engagement and personalization. These technologies actually hold significant promise, no, for the Philippines, where diverse learner and limited resources required innovative and cost-effective solutions. So, to cut up, no, or to sum up, no, the exploration of online resources and platforms in global and Philippine context underscore, no, their transformative impact on education, while they offer immense potential to democratize learning and bridge educational gaps. So their success depends on addressing challenges related to access, syempre yung quality, yung infrastructure. With sustained efforts in events, online resources can continue to empower learners worldwide, including those in the Philippines, fostering a more equitable and dynamic education landscape. Okay?